Welcome back for another adventure. This time we'll be riding our bikes from downtown Cincinnati to Cleveland on the Ohio to Erie Trail, where we eventually end at Edgewater Park in Cleveland. This trip was filled with some really good times, some really hard times, but most of all, it was a great trip with some really cool people, and we made some amazing memories. Remember, in life, do the hard things. You will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do. So go out, create your own adventures, do your own thing, and make some memories. Follow along as we go on this adventure because it officially starts now. We're back out for another adventure. We're out on the bikes. We are doing the Ohio to Erie Trail from Cincinnati to Cleveland. The trail itself is 326 miles, and I think we're probably going to end up closer to 400 or a little bit more. So we're out. We're going to have a good time. Have a couple people with me. We have the usual suspects, and Brandon, Tim. We have Mr. Corey Faust.
Yep. Cheers.
And we have George Fleming. Me and George go back a long way. Me and George got hired into Whirlpool together in 1999, became good friends. Now he's out on an adventure with us. So let's get this party started. Downtown Cincinnati, starting the ride. Right by the ballpark. Beautiful sunrise. It's gonna be a beautiful day. All right, we are currently about 2 miles in. We started over in Covington, crossed the bridge. George got a flat, so we're fixing the flat. We're not even started trailhead yet. We're off to a good start.
About 100 feet to the start.
Yeah, 100 feet to the start. Yeah. We officially found started trailhead. A little confusing coming through Cincinnati here, but we kind of went down a little too far. But started trailhead. Here we are. The adventure has officially started. You guys ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Let's roll. Right by the river. River's pretty. Not this guy right here, but the river. Brandon's shaking it. Beautiful morning to be out riding. Just about 8 miles in, and we just stopped, take a little break, take some pictures. Gotta have all the bike pictures, you know. Didn't photograph it, didn't happen. So far, beautiful morning. Beautiful day to be out riding. The trail's in pretty good condition, so good day. Morning.
We were discussing that nobody had any accidents this year, because usually we get Florida thing in October. Somebody that had plastic accident.
Right.
And John and I were discussing it, so there hadn't been any accidents at that point in time.
We are currently about 20 miles into the trail. A lot of people out on the trail so far. It's been pretty busy. It's nice seeing people out. Hi, how's it going? Absolutely beautiful day too. Couldn't be a better morning to be out on the bike. Corey's just a little bit ahead of me. George is a little bit behind me. And then Tim and Brandon are somewhere, I don't know, maybe a couple miles back. They stopped for a little bit and we kept riding, but we'll meet up with them here in a little bit. I'm sure probably around mile 30 or so we'll stop and get some lunch. Just have to see where we're at. Maybe stop at Loveland or something. Not really sure yet, but we'll figure it out and we will ride on. So in this clip, the audio was terrible. It was super windy and you couldn't understand or hear anything I was saying. So I just decided to do a voiceover instead. But I'm basically just talking about the plan for the trip. And then by this time, we're all getting pretty hungry and we're ready to eat. So we're about ready to stop in Loveland, get some good food, and drink a nice cold beer. Found Snoop Dogg right off the trail. Okay, we stopped for a little break. It is 10:30 in the morning, beer 30. It's always beer o'clock somewhere, right, Corey?
Amen, brother.
We're just taking a little break and we're waiting on Tim and Brandon to catch up. We're gonna sit here, drink beer, and then we'll ride on.
Or two if they're no ginger in the door.
Or 2, 3, however many it takes. All right, break time is over. A couple beers drank. What's up? Back on trail. I think we're gonna stop up in Loveland and we're gonna eat lunch up there. Loveland's not far up the trail, maybe like 5 miles or so. So we'll stop up there and eat lunch, and then we'll see what we do from there. But definitely got to get to Zena today because we do have an Airbnb. So we'll get there. I don't know. I don't even really know what I'm saying right now. Made it to Loveland. Montgomery Cyclery, right there. Looks like a pretty cool bike shop. But we're gonna stop here. There's a brewery up here. We're gonna drink some more brew, eat some food. So far, we've had 1 flatty and no fatties. We gotta work on that.
Add the flatty.
Yeah, we need to add a fatty. Oh yeah. Walking into Narrow Path Brewery. They're open. Yeah. Coast is Clear IPA. It's good. Highly recommend. Beer number 2, partially redacted. That's good. Hit stop number 2 on our lunch break here in Loveland, Ohio. Nice, lovely little town. Cyclist friendly. That's important. Right off the trail. But check it out. Here we are. We are heading into this place called The Works. Little pizza place. Looks pretty cool. Check that out. Timmy's already here. The Works. Whoa.
My friend.
There's Mr. George.
Hey, what's up, guys? Cheese? Just cheese? What? No, this is not going on Facebook. What do you call a Italian hooker?
I don't know.
A pasta toot. I'm done.
All right, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're only 25 miles in. We got like 45 miles to go. We're done with lunch. Done drinking beer for the moment. So we are gonna have to pick up the pace and we gotta get to Zena. Seems to be the way our trips go. We stop, we drink beer, and then we put ourselves behind schedule. So, but anyways, we're done with break. We're gonna pick up the pace. It's time to ride. Back on the trail again. I'm back. Got a great singing voice. Steven Tyler, he ain't got shit on me.
It's time because of his voice.
Say what?
It'll be time because of his voice.
Right. Anyways, back on trail. we're gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit because I don't want to ride for another 12 hours. But back on trail, feels good. Food was outstanding. Highly recommend the Works here in Loveland if you're passing through. Very good pizza up here. Looking pro. Pro? Yeah, slow and pro.
Yep, I remember Lincoln.
Yeah, we've definitely been here. Corey's getting it.
He tried to go up the hills and he'd blow himself up. And when it got to the top of the brass town wall, we're ready to come down.
All right, we are stopping, taking a break. We're currently 50 miles in, and we got 21 miles to go until we get to our Airbnb tonight. So 2.5 hours, depending on the pace we go. We'll see. We stopped at this little place right here. Don't know what it's called, but right off the trail, had some good cold beer. So drank a couple beers. And like I said, we got 21 more miles until the Airbnb. Our Airbnb tonight has a lake right beside it. And I don't care what time we get there tonight, I'm jumping in the lake. Probably gonna do a cold plunge, some kind of ice bath, something. But I think everybody's kind of getting to the point where we're ready to be done for the day. Like I said, that'll be 70 miles on the day. But it's been a good day, beautiful day. No rain at all so far. Beautiful weather. Just kind of an overcast day, so it's not super hot. But yeah, we're gonna ride this 21 miles out, get to the Airbnb, and then I think once we get to the Airbnb, we're just gonna kind of chill out for the night, and we're gonna probably go to a local store, and we're gonna pick up some food for breakfast, stuff like that. We're gonna cook breakfast in the morning before we head out, instead of going out somewhere. And then I don't know, we'll see what happens. Tim's up there, he is on the hunt. Woo! Woo! That's how we communicate out here on the trail. Works well. We are officially in the big town of Zena. Just trying to find our Airbnb. It's slightly off the trail, so we're not quite sure where that's at. But turning up here on 3rd Street, I guess. And I will come back to you guys when we find our Airbnb. We have made it to our Airbnb. At least me, Corey, and Brandon. We're a couple miles ahead of Tim and George. They're about 3 miles out, so they're gonna be here soon. Here it is, nice little place. Let's walk inside, take a little look. Not bad. Got a garage, our bikes are in there. That's kind of nice. So, kitchen. Got this guy.
What's up?
Corey's just kind of chilling. Got a couple bedrooms back here. Bedroom here. Got a bathroom and another bedroom. There's also a full basement downstairs with a bathroom and laundry, so we'll be able to wash our bibs and all that kind of stuff tonight. I think me and Corey or somebody, we're gonna run into town and we're gonna grab some food to cook in the morning, get some beer, all the good stuff. We are on our way to get something to eat and to the brewery, and we're walking. A little bit of walking do us some good after being on the bike all day. Right, Tim? How you feeling, Tim?
Good.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
Perfect day for riding. Now it's going to be a perfect day, night, to drink a beer or whatever else. And with that, day one comes to an end with 65 miles, 820 feet of elevation gain, Cincinnati to Zena. Good morning, guys. It's day 2. We are up. It's just a little after 6 in the morning. We're gonna cook some fresh breakfast here. We got eggs and bacon and some English muffins, and we're just gonna make breakfast, and we're pretty much gonna pack up. We're gonna hit the trail. We got a big day today, probably about 80 miles. It is supposed to thunderstorm all day, so chance of getting wet is very high. Packed up, getting ready to leave the Airbnb. Got about a mile to get back on the trail, and it is raining a little bit, but not bad right now. Just a little drizzle, but about to hit the trail. Gonna be a good day. George, you ready?
I'm ready.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Had a good night's sleep.
Like a champ.
Slept like a champ. We are ready to
sir.
go.
Tim's ready.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know where Corey went, but we're
We are back! Hey, where's the girl for you? I think she's a little cold.
up. The rain is starting to come down pretty good.
Yep.
Gonna get a little wet, boys. All right, we are about 14 miles in on day 2. Just slightly raining out. Plan is today we're gonna do like 20 miles, take like 5-minute break about every 20 miles, and just keep the breaks shorter and us moving a little bit faster.
Less breweries.
Less breweries, right? So the breaks won't be as long. Those will come though when we get to Columbus for sure. But yeah, nice pleasant morning. Said it's raining just a little bit, but it's kind of a pleasant morning. Temperature's nice. It's been a good morning. Made it to our lunch spot. We are here in London. What's this place called?
Oh, this is
Mad Cow Bar and Grill.
Yeah, Mad Cow Bar and Grill.
cheers.
Cheers. Drinking a beer. And George and Tim just arrived, so everyone's here. But yeah, we're gonna get some food and probably drink at least a couple beers. And then we will continue on.
Got to build up our reserves.
Right.
The camel's thirsty.
This time
Sure
yesterday,
is.
we were 4 beers in.
We were averaging, we
Okay.
figured it out, about one beer every what?
10 miles.
One beer every 10 miles.
Not too bad.
Not bad. Plus about 5 when we got back to Airbnb. So, you know, it is what it is. Lunch was delicious, by the way. Awesome place. So, if you ever come through London, definitely stop here. Met some other cyclists back there. Corey's back talking with them. But we're about ready to hit the trail again. And we got roughly 43-ish miles. Probably maybe a little more. We're not exactly sure where we're going in Westerville. But 43 miles into Westerville. And that's where we're staying tonight. Staying with George's friend. I think his name's Mark. But yeah, we're gonna stay in Westerville tonight, and then tomorrow we will be staying in Millersburg. And the cyclists we actually just met, they're from Millersburg, so I'm sure we'll cross paths again with those guys. But yeah, and then the following day we're gonna stay in Akron, actually with my cousin, and then into Cleveland. But the push is on to get this day done and over with. Like I said, roughly 43 more miles into Westerville, and then we'll get to George's friend's house. We eat some dinner, have some beer. Corey is zooming. Gravel section. Me and Corey probably about 5-10 minutes ahead of the rest of the guys. We're kind of pushing the pace a little bit. So a little bit confusing as you come down in through here. There's several trails that kind of meet together. So we're gonna wait on the rest of the guys, make sure that they go the right direction. And George isn't necessarily on a pure gravel bike. He's on a commuter bike with a little bit heavier tires. So we just wanna make sure that he doesn't have any issues on the gravel. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here, wait for them, chill out for a couple minutes. And we're actually only 11 miles from Columbus. And then we got to go all the way through Columbus, which I'm gonna imagine is about 20 miles or so, and get into Westerville. We are on the outskirts of Columbus, just getting into town, sitting at this little gas station. Got some, needed to refuel and some water, and I got some M&M peanuts. Yeah, anyways, just like I said, refueling on water and getting ready to roll through town. We're all gonna stick together rolling through town, and then we're gonna find a brewery to go to. Nice little dam over there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. We are approaching downtown Columbus. All right, we are on the outskirts of Columbus, somewhere on the trail. Not really sure. Columbus was a major pain in the ass to navigate through, and we did not stop to get a beer because everybody was a little on the edge because we didn't know where we were at. So now we're just heading to George's friend's house, and that'll be the day. All right, we have made it to Mark's house. We are in Westerville. We're all tired, hungry, and ready for beer. And we need multiple beers. We need to get cleaned up. We all stink too. We were wet all day long, so we can get cleaned up and then enjoy the night. All right, so Mark has food for us, beer. He's got a pool. Tim's already in. I'm about to jump in. This is great.
So I want to thank my good buddy Mark Fitzpatrick, allowing us to stay here at his place in Westerville. He offered the pool to us. So Chateau Fitzpatrick is where we made it to. Oh, by the way, this is George, if you don't know who I am. I'm just stealing Josh's phone to let him cool down a little bit. But here we go. The boys are enjoying it. We have some Elliott nests, and we are good to go.
All right, and that is a wrap for day 2. 78 miles, 879 feet of elevation. Columbus was very difficult to navigate through. We did get lost. The trail was not well marked, but we did end up finding our way through. All in all, another amazing day. Ready for day 3. Good morning, guys. It is day 3. I got up about 5:30. Everybody else got up about 6, and I stretched out for about 45 minutes. I'm pretty sore today. Feel pretty good now though. But Mark made us a real nice breakfast. We had oatmeal, bacon, eggs and toast, banana. Got everybody Gatorade and everything, so that was real nice. Super thankful for that. But we're all packed up. We're ready to roll. Bikes are all packed up. So we are just finishing up. George's just finishing up getting all his gear around, getting around, and we're gonna hit the road. We got a big day again today. We are heading to Millersburg. Yesterday we ended up doing 78 miles. It looks like it's gonna be about the same today. We might even do 80 plus, depending on where we stop, all that kind of stuff. Definitely gonna be a big day. Right now it's hot and muggy. Early, it's already a bit warm, but it is supposed to rain again today, and it looks like today we're going to be riding into the rain. So I guess we're going to get wet again, but not a big deal. Yesterday wasn't so bad. We got wet, rained pretty hard in the morning, and then it actually ended up turning out to be a really nice day. But we'll see. I'm sure we're going to get wet at some point today. It is what it is, not a big deal. We're looking forward to another good day of riding. It is 8:30 in the morning, and we are back on trail. Right. Morning. We are just outside of Westerville, and we're on the trail. The trail is super busy out here. It's nice seeing people outside and active. But look, yeah, probably 100 people at least. Definitely super congested, but definitely nice seeing people outside. All right, we have reached the midpoint of the trail. Halfway done. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Right here in the back, right off the trail, little drag course, kind of cool. We're kind of sitting around to see if they'll take off. So this is the old chimney stack in Mount Vernon that you can actually now climb on top of, and you can get an entire view of all of Mount Vernon. Very pretty. 360-degree views all the way around. We are done messing around here at the chimney stack. View was awesome. It is time to eat. We are in Mount Vernon, and I don't remember where we're going. Brandon has it figured out, but we are 5 minutes out, and I think it's like right off the trail. But yeah, it's time to drink a beer and have some good food. I'll check in with you when we get to the restaurant. To lunch here in Mount Vernon. We are in Gvidon. It's a little like microbrewery. They make their own beers, a couple of their own beers, and have a lot of beers on tap. Food looks amazing. Beer's good so far.
Okay.
Guys, how's the day going? Good. How's the day going?
Top of the world.
Good. Beer good?
Beer's good.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Lunch is over. Lunch was good. We got roughly 43-ish miles to go. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Brandon's looking for his butt plug, so if anybody finds it, leave a comment down leave a comment down there below the video, because he might want to meet up with you and you guys can have a good time.
Found a shortcut. And by the way, Josh has learned a lesson today about making comments in men's restrooms.
Yeah, I made a comment in the bathroom. I thought it was George and it was somebody else. He wasn't very thrilled. Oh well. So anyways, we got a ride. We're gonna hit the trail. Tim is actually down the road. Tim's down there. There's a biker convention going on, and Tim just rode his bike up there and he's talking to these guys. So, anyways, we're gonna get back on the trail. How's it going? Five miles past Howard, and we got about 23 miles to go until we get into Millersburg. It's, what time is it? 4:30, so probably gonna take about 2 more hours to get into Millersburg, but puts us in probably about 6:30 or a little after, so not too bad. Yeah, we're just stopping. Everybody's here taking a break, and we're about to ride on. This is the Bridge of Dreams. I believe this is the longest covered bridge in Ohio. Not exactly sure, but I believe I've heard that before on a YouTube video. Check it out. The view is pretty awesome. Pretty cool view. Not bad. Got 18 more miles into Millersburg. It's extremely windy. As you see, it's pouring down rain, so we're gonna grind this out. We're gonna get to town. We made it to the hotel. We are in Millersburg. I did 79.6 miles today. Whole group did about the same miles, give or take, just a couple here and there. But anyways, we're here at our hotel, and me, Tim, and Brandon got absolutely dumped on with rain for like the last 2 hours. And
Hello.
George.
Didn't say me, you said Tim, Brandon, and you.
Oh, George, this guy. George went into full-on beast mode when he got wet. He was a whole new cyclist.
Ladies, keep that in mind.
Right, keep that in mind, ladies. You get George wet, and it is on. We are here at Bags Sports Bar, and we're gonna get some food. Then we're gonna go next door, and we're gonna drink some beer over there. Day 3 in the books. Another good day of riding. Ready for a big day tomorrow in Central Ohio. It's gonna be a hilly day. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, we're all packed up, and we are on our way. This section coming out of town You get off the trail and you get on these roads here in mid-Ohio. It's super hilly and it's hard. I'm probably about 20 minutes ahead of the rest of the guys. Gonna keep climbing. Whew, holy shit. That was a whole lot of climbing real fast. I'm tired. Check out this view though. Pretty awesome. Apple Creek, Ohio, and I'm at the Bell's gas station. I've been here for about an hour just waiting on the other guys. I just kind of took off on my own pace and kind of put out a pretty good pace, but I've been here about an hour waiting on the other guys, and it got kind of confusing coming into town, and some of the guys got lost. But I sent them to the location. They're all on the way here. They should be here within the next, Corey should be here within the next 5 minutes, and the other guys probably about 20 minutes out. But just chilling here until all the other guys get here. We are currently 52 miles away from Akron, so not a big deal. We got all day to get there. But yeah, just chilling, hanging out, and so far the weather's good. It's a nice day, and just hope it stays that way. In Dalton, Ohio, huge town. This is about it right here. Got a couple gas stations, a Subway, and like this little ice cream sandwich shop place right here. But we're gonna eat lunch right here. This will probably be our last stop before we get into Akron, at least outskirts of Akron. And then once we get into the outskirts of Akron, we got about, I don't know, maybe 30 miles riding through Akron. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here, chill out for a little bit, eat some lunch, and enjoy the day. And then we will ride on. See you guys in a little bit. Break is over. Been here about an hour and a half, a little too long. Need to get moving. We got 42 miles into my cousin's house in Akron. Time to ride. We are on the outskirts of Massillon. We're in Massillon, basically the outskirts of Akron. We're quite a bit ahead of Tim and George, and we're just kind of figuring out a route. Came around and it got a little confusing here. There's really no signs of where we're going. So just stopped to kind of figure out the route. We got it. Time to ride on. How's it going so far, guys?
Great. A little wet, a little dirty.
I need beer.
Yes. Beer 30 somewhere. Always beer 30 for us. We did get not a lot of rain, but kind of got dumped on real heavy for a little bit. So we ended up riding in some rain, and then finally became a proper ride. We hit some mud, some water, some gravel, made it good.
Josh's black shirt looks like a skunk.
Yep, looks like I crapped my pants. At a brewery. We are in Massillon, I think that's how you say it. Paradigm Shift Brewing. We're waiting on George and Tim. So we decided we're only about 2 blocks off trail. We decided we're gonna stop here, drink a couple beers, wait on the guys, catch up, and then we'll ride this thing out to our destination. We're back on trail. We're just leaving Massillon at the Paradigm Brewing. Really good place. Met some really cool people there. Had some good conversations. And we just can't seem to avoid this rain. It's like we ride through it, and then it looks clear, and then we start riding, and then it's like we ride through it again. We just keep like catching it, getting rained on. Not a big deal, but we are heading to my cousin's house for the night, and I'm not going to sit here and say that's necessarily our last stop tonight, because there is a brewery right along the way, and we'll probably hit that brewery because, you know, we ride bikes, drink beer. That's what it's about. It is still raining. Trail is flooding. Not a big deal. This is part of bike touring. Sometimes you just have to embrace the suck. It is what it is, and you'll get there when you get there. We are around the Ohio Erie Canal section. This section's real pretty. break. My bike is completely caked in sand. It's everywhere. Then the trail's like crushed limestone with sand. It's terrible for wet conditions. And yeah, the bike's like destroyed right now. But anyways, we're stopped. We are 30 minutes away from Ignite Brewing. I think that's where we're gonna go. And then I'm just gonna call my cousin and I'll give him a call and we'll head over to his house after that. But yeah, I'm super muddy. I don't see that. Yeah, everybody's super muddy, sandy. My bibs are packed full of sand, and my chamois is nothing but sand. There's sand packed down in my butt crack. Maybe that's too much information, but it's literally everywhere. So looking forward to getting cleaned up tonight. 2 miles in, we are at Ignite Brewing, and it's time for a beer. Okay, that's a wrap for day 4. A lot of elevation, 72 miles, wet, muddy, exhausted for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning, guys. It is day 5. It's Monday. We got 49 miles to ride out Cleveland, and that includes us going to our Airbnb. So we're just up, we're getting around. It's like 7:40 in the morning. Moving a little bit slower this morning. Yeah, we only got 49 miles. We're gonna ride this thing out, and then once we get to Cleveland, we'll go out and have a little bit of time out on town, and we'll wrap the trip up. Are back on the bikes. We stopped here at the Lamppost Inn, little restaurant here in Akron. Very good. Service was outstanding. Highly recommend. And we're just making our way back to the trail, and then we will be on to Cleveland. All right, so we're back on the trail, and just a little ways back, we caught up with the guys we seen back on day 1 or day 2. I don't remember what day it was, the big group of cyclists. And I guess one of them went down yesterday, and went down pretty hard on a wet bridge, cracked the frame of his bike. So, I mean, that sucks. But it seems to be all right. He is riding the bike. He's riding out, seems to be. But that's part of cycling touring, I guess. Be careful out on the trail. Stop here at this little place right off the trail. They had ice cream and sandwiches and stuff like that. Quick bathroom break, and we have 23 miles until we are at the end of the trail. So, almost there. Zoom, zoom. We are about 4 miles from the end of the trail. We are on the outskirts of Cleveland. Just about done with the trail, but not the adventure. I'll check back when we get there. Ride her up. There is downtown Cleveland in the background. We are almost here. Excited to see the end. We have arrived. Woo! We are here. We made it to the end of the trail. We're on the beach. Beautiful. The ride's been great. We're not done with the journey yet, but we are done with the trail. So, till we get out there, I guess everybody goes out, they dip their tire into the water, get the wheel wet, and it's a way to finish the trail. All right, we have made it to our Airbnb for the final night. We are going to get cleaned up, showered, and then we're gonna go out, we're gonna eat some Italian food, and we're gonna drink a few beers. Not that we haven't drank a few already. We're gonna drink a few more. We're just gonna enjoy the last night here in Cleveland. All right, quick look of the Airbnb. We have two single beds. We have a bathroom over here. We have a queen bed. And the kitchen. Little dining room. Mr. George. What up? We have made it. And we got the living room. There's Mr. Tim. Got some bikes in here. Bikes are the most important thing here. They're safe, we're safe. They're cold. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them in. But yeah, this is it. Wrap this video up. Give you my thoughts on this trip in this trail. I don't know, we lost that on the trail somewhere. Again, if anybody finds Brandon's butt plug, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments, because he's looking for that. He needs it. So anyways, my thoughts on this trip. The Ohio to Erie trail is awesome. The trail is in really, really good shape. It's really pretty along the whole way. Plenty of amenities, plenty of stops, plenty of places to stop, drink beer, eat food, all the things. Really enjoyed this trip. The middle section of Middle Ohio was kind of my favorite section. Very hilly, kind of hard. We did get rained on a lot for a couple days. Bikes kind of got destroyed. We were super muddy, and that makes it a little bit harder. But all in all, this is a really great trip. Some really great guys. I'll go around and get some of their opinions for you. But till next time, peace, guys.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
What did you think of the trip?
It's actually a lot of fun. Trail wasn't terribly hard. There was just a couple moments where it was a lot of elevation, but overall, a ton of scenery and a lot of towns to visit, which was really cool. Weather could have been better, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I'll take the cool temperatures with the rain over it being 100 degrees. So all in all, it's been a great trip.
Mr. George,
Yes, sir.
how was the trip?
First trip I did of this magnitude, a multiple day bike ride. Learned a lot, hustled a lot. Trail was really nice. The trail was really well maintained. Middle Ohio, I'm not gonna mention Middle Ohio ever again. This country, beautiful to look at. The hills, hills are not gonna be there. But it was a good day. The weather yesterday with the rain and the mud and the gravel was new. It was a new adventure for me, so I did learn a lot of new things. So I guess anytime you do something like that, it's a plus. So, A plus.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Mr. Brown, what'd you think of the trip?
That was awesome. I really liked that one. I'll say my favorite part there was actually the Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, mine
just
too.
just that opportunity to get off the road or the trails and ride the road for a little while, we got to see a lot more than what we ever would have on the trail. That being said, rail trails are always the best way to get from town to town. It's just a lot of times you never see anything. So being able to see that natural beauty out on the roads, enjoy a little bit of elevation to just spin the legs out, it's a good time.
Yes, sir. All right. And we got Grandpa.
Freshly showered, great trip. Love you guys. It's been a hoot. And my recommendation for the guys doing this next year, you do not want to run 28 tires on that road. You can get through Cincy and you'll curse yourself, but you get through Zena and you're like, well, this is a piece of cake. But once you pass Milford, you're gonna need more. But beautiful. Haven't spent that much time in my ever life along a canal, and very interesting. But a lot of gravel, and if it's wet, you're gonna just be prepared to eat dirt. And don't go more than 15 because you'll miss all the beauties of it. So thank you guys for allowing me to come with you.
All right.
You